Hey, what's up guys, Max here, and 8.2 is fully out. Everybody's out there doing their paths and completion. So we're going to be talking about the 7,500 unit offer that comes about from completion, kind of my strategy that I'm going to be taking on. Whether this video is made it or you got to see this video a little bit too late, hopefully it catches some people and it helps them when it comes to the strategy behind it. So here we are. All right, so here I went in and jumped in as soon as it went live to complete 8.2.1. And my strategy, because we saw the offer, actually, let's bring up the offer on screen. We saw the offer here is 7,500 units. The fact that we're getting 25% for as a selector of T6, which means 100% of a crystal or of a fragment of a catalyst, because that is what you're going to do. You're going to choose possibly the same class unless you just need a little bit to form one, and then you choose the different class to kind of get closer to form the other. But most likely, most summoners are going to be picking the entire class catalyst of one. All right, so that gives you one full catalyst to take up a rank 5. You need 3 of them. But let's quickly, since we're looking at this offer, let's compare it to last year's offer, or when 8.1 came out. I don't know if it was last year or was it 2 years ago. I think it was last year. Feels like it was last year. So 8.1 was 7,000 units, compared to 7,500 units. We do see an increase in cost. It's not out of the world when it comes to the cost increase, but it is a better offer when we look at it where we're at currently in the game. Okay, we're in a situation where we're looking at increasing the rank 5 of our collection of champions, or we're getting ourselves ready for rank 2, but I think that's way in advance. We're not even there yet. Actually, didn't even bring up 7 stars, but we are in a situation where we're trying to grow our rank 5s. Okay, that's going to help us for prestige. That's also going to help us for battlegrounds, which is very important, and for a lot of people, alliance war, which is also very important. So here's the offer. I think last year's offer for 8.1 was at a point where it just really didn't make sense to buy it. You were just buying it for the future, and it seemed like it cost way too much. But when it comes to this year's offers at 7,500 units, it almost seems like a no-brainer if you're in a competitive alliance or you're trying to get yourself into a competitive alliance this year, meaning an alliance that's in the top 50 for alliance wars, for alliance quest. You need multiple rank 5s now, at least one rank 5 to kind of like be kind of in the same level of other players. But what do you guys think of this offer? It looks good. Like I said, I'm picking it up. We're going to do a couple of things to get ready for picking this up, though. Here's the strategy. All right, so here's my strategy, and ideally what I'm going to be doing when it comes to this offer. So we're going to complete the top portion of chapter 2. So the top 3 quests at the top, we're going to go for at least 100% completion there. The bottom, we're going to leave open. And by then, we should have our spring cleaning offers. So we already know spring cleaning Gwen Pool event is coming at the end of this week, Friday. And that is going to go live, if I'm not mistaken, for either 5 or 7 days that we're going to be able to pick up our offers. We're going to be, I'm sure we're going to see unit packages. We're going to be seeing a store involved in there too. So get ready to basically buy units. So here's first tip on the strategy part. Don't go and complete 8.2 if you don't have those units, especially if you're in a higher competitive alliance. Those 7,500 units you're going to get if you're going to be participating in the event at the end of this week. So try to get as much completion as done. Hit the arenas. Grind for some revives, do everything possible just to get yourself in a better place for that final boss or for the bosses that we're going to be fighting inside 8.2. The next thing that we're going to do is, and how I'm going to play it, is basically once I see what the offers look like inside the event here at the end of the week, we're going to go and pick items that we need for rank 5s. If there's selectors, we're going to pick those up. If there's RNG crystals, possibly pick those up. And one of the reasons why now I'm saying possibly, and actually feeling like it's almost like a much needed need, is because I took a screenshot where here's a glimpse, a snapshot of my T6 catalyst and Fragments. I am very far behind from other players at the level that I'm playing at when it comes to their catalyst, okay? They have one of almost a couple of different classes formed, and I only have one cosmic. The other accounts are sitting with, let's just say, one cosmic, one skill, one science, very close to forming another mutant, and they're like kind of really well spread out that they can go multiple directions. I can't. I can only go in the direction of cosmic, and that's ideally what I'm going to be picking from those selectors, because if I go with the completion rewards, with the exploration rewards, just those alone, I get a second rank 5. But that's not enough, really. There's by the time I get my second rank 5, there's going to be other accounts with 3, 4 rank 5s, which puts me really behind when it comes to the rank 5 race at the moment. So my strategy is going to be to really open as many RNG rank 5, RNG T6 fragment crystals out there that we're going to be able to get, whether it's from the store, whether it's from the exploration, those 4 crystals, and just really see where I land when it comes to those fragments. It's not much, but it's 25 per crystal, but it's a resource that I don't have, and so once we get those and open those, that allows me to know where I need to go when it comes to my selectors. Also, here's the other mix and kind of curveball that I've been back and forth with is this. This right here. This is nothing, okay? That is nothing when it comes to the offers every single day. But when it comes down to at the end of 7 days, you've picked up 7 stamps and you can open a 10% crystal. That is what I think the reason why a lot of these other accounts are so far ahead is because they've been picking up this Paragon stamp card. I have not bought one single Paragon stamp card at all. So I am far behind in that, at least, aspect when it comes to the catalyst. And that's where I think I've fallen behind. But I'm also thinking of picking that up. I've been going back and forth, and every time I get close to saying yes, I will, I see the value and it just doesn't make sense, and I go away. But now from actually seeing multiple accounts and seeing where they're sitting at, I'm like, whoa, I am really far behind. But again, guys, that's kind of like my take and kind of like my strategy when it comes to the selectors that we're going to be seeing, the unit offers. I'm sitting at 5,000 units. I should have enough units by the end of this week to have and pick up that 7,500 unit offer that we're going to be seeing, which let's bring up here. So we're going to be picking this up for sure and mixing it up with some of these selectors that we see currently for completing 8.2. And also the RNG, by the way, crystals that we see here. But basically, to summarize it all up, wait. Don't go in if you don't have the 7,500 units. This is a kind of must-grab offer if you're at a higher level competitive alliance, or if you're trying to get your foot in through the door. You're going to need this, so pick it up and wait until the end of the week. You're going to get units. There's going to be unit bundles that are going to be selling. So your unit stash is going to grow very high. And then obviously you're going to end up spending them inside the store because that's just the way it's going to happen. I'm sure it is. But the wait is going to be whether Kabam is going to be selling T6 class catalyst fragments at the end of the week here, which I assume pretty much confident that they will. I would doubt that they go without selling unit offers. I'd be really, really surprised. But that's kind of my strategy when it comes to 8.2. So 8.2 is really coming. I basically have to complete 8.2 by the end of next week. And I got a busy week ahead of me, man, when it comes to work, So we're going to see how we balance that out. So that means that and we're going to be live streaming pretty much all of it. I do foresee myself spending some revives, because if we're just going at it without stopping, we're gonna suffer a lot, you know, when it comes to focus and just concentration and just being able to like do it without messing up. But let me know, guys, what your thoughts are. I would love to have you guys on the streams, as we're gonna be doing the streams throughout the entire week, and just getting to know the questing. I know a lot of people are gonna run through it and probably have this 100% or get their completion right away. So stop by, give me some advice. Let me know what paths I need to take and what champions and teams I need to bring. Take care, guys. Hopefully this helps somebody when it comes to strategies and the fact that you should be strategizing kind of what and how you want to complete and get your rewards, and the direction you want to be taking your account. Take care, guys. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.